She was so scared when she came in. She was starving. I said they all looked like little chicken wings with fur stretched over them. They were so skinny.
There's some love here that you won't find anywhere else. These cats come in here, a lot of them, and they've never known any love or any happiness, and within no time, they are just the most loving, happy babies you've ever seen.
We are at the main headquarters of Tiny Tigers Rescue. Tiny Tigers Rescue is a 501c3. We're a nonprofit organization and rescue, and we're dedicated to giving cats that normally wouldn't get a chance in life their second chance in life. What we would mainly like for people to know is that aside from taking in cats, what we normally try to do and what our biggest mission is to take in cats with medical issues or injuries, cats that would otherwise suffer needlessly until the end of their lives without our intervention. My advice to people who are continually reaching out to us to take in multiple litters of kittens mostly would be to reach out to us for a different reason, and that is because we have grant money from the county and the city, and we are helping spay and neuter cats who have not been altered yet. Right now we're at a low number, knock on wood, at about 20. We have seen upwards of 50.
Get off your butts. If you can't get off your butts, get out your pocketbook. We need all the money and the donations we can get, because people do not realize the amount of cats that are just relinquished to us, that are hurt. They have to have surgeries, medications, and we are a nonprofit organization, and we solely rely on funding from people. And we desperately could use all the help we can. So if you can adopt, give. Please give.
The cat will stay here until it gets adopted. We also work with partner rescues, and they're in places like Raleigh where they don't have quite the stray population that we have here, and they're able to take on a lot of cats that are considered less adoptable in Surry County.
Hey, where's my girl? Look, hey, y'all. Say I'm kind of an old girl, but I'm sweet. Say I am. Say I'm precious. All I want is a home and somebody to love me.
Sometimes they're very old when they come to us, and they may pass in our care, but they've passed with knowing love and knowing that they have everything we could give them.
And a lot of people don't really realize, they really have the individual personalities, and they're a lot of fun.
Stop looking at cats as pests or as a problem, and help us be part of the solution. There are so many opportunities for people who would like to help with the stray cat population. We have trapping positions, we have clinics that we do free and low cost spay and neuter. We have volunteer positions in here with the cats where you'd be hands-on feeding, cleaning, interacting daily or as often as you'd like with the cats. And we just want everybody to know what we are, and what we've had in the past was done in the shadows for so long, and now that people are finding out who we are, we would like for more volunteers to step in as our population of cats grows.
Are you going to be a comedian? Are you going to just fall over the edge? Oh, does that feel so good?
We always need money. Our vet bill is a rolling vet bill, thank goodness. Our vets work with us. They're very gracious. It can be anywhere between $5,000. I think we had it up to $32,000 last year. It just kind of varies based on the medical needs of our cats and how many we take in.
Yes, you are. You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
If you're interested in volunteering with us, please contact our Facebook page. That'll get you in touch with a lady who, depending on where you'd like to volunteer within the rescue, she can get you to the appropriate person. Also, we have a website, tinytigersrescue.org. That will have a lot of information on there about what areas We need volunteers in. And if you'd like to donate, you can do so on PayPal at tinytigersrescue@hotmail.com. If someone finds a cat on their doorstep, first of all, I would like for you to please have compassion for the animal. It's not having the best day of its life. Reach out to us if it has injuries or dire medical needs that you can see right off the bat. And we also may be in a position where we could take the cat in even if it doesn't. It just depends on how many we have at the time. And also, there is help out there if you need medical attention and can't afford it. When I see the cats in our care, I see a lot of happy stories that otherwise may not have been a happy story. I see triumphs over issues that we thought some of them could never overcome. I see a lot of volunteer blood, sweat, and tears that goes into their happy stories. They don't all come here ready to play, ready to eat, ready to be adopted. And it takes an entire village to make sure these cats are living their best lives even before they find their forever home. A forever home looks different for each cat. It may be being part of a big pride of cats in someone's home. It may be a quiet house in a little old lady's lap. And we do try to make sure the adoption situation fits each individual cat's needs. Our cats are fully vetted. Behavior gets tracked every day by our volunteers. We have situations we may say, Dodger, he's great, he would do good in any home, but we may say Dodger wouldn't do good in a home with small children because their fingers and toes look like toys to him. He can go to a home with any age people. But yeah, we try to vet out the situation before we say, yeah, this would be a good environment for said cat. It's a very serious decision, not anything to be done on a whim. You have to think about how much time you have to spend with one. You have to think about your budget. It can get very expensive to give them the proper vet care. And you also have to think about it as a commitment, almost like having a child. The reward is far greater than the effort you put into it. The reward is knowing that you've saved a life. The reward is coming home every day to someone who's almost always happy to see you. I see something that came in, not even really a living creature, something that was just existing and trying to survive from one day to the next. And now I see a happy girl, a healthy girl, and she's definitely ready to be someone's forever friend. This is what we do here at Tiny Tigers. We make sure everyone is loved and happy and well taken care of so that they can be the best kitty they possibly can be to find their new homes. We'd definitely like to say thank you to our county commissioners. They have been so gracious. They have been more than patient, listening to every phone call, email, public statement we've made, and they've really taken action to better the lives of the cats in Surry County. And finally, Tiny Tigers Rescue would like to thank Invest in Surry for their generous financial help. We've been able to spay and neuter over 200 cats so far, and our aim is to continue that throughout this year and hopefully save a lot more lives. Thank you, Surry County.